There are 3 very simple rule changes that could be implemented in the offseason, and there is close to 0 downside for any of them. Rule 1 is the one I proposed on TV yesterday, self-proclaimed take of the year. It's an unimpeachably great take. The league could institute it immediately. There's no downside to it whatsoever, and it would fix this immediately, which is just like every player on the court at any time can call timeout, and if you go like this, the referee grants you a timeout. Any player on the court at any time can do the challenge signal, and the referee will grant that challenge. Okay, you have a challenge, you're challenging it. And within a week, Demonze, every player on every team would have been drilled by the coaches. You're not allowed to do that. I was
just about to say that the coaches would not ride with that one. It's like, it's my choice if we're challenging it or not,
Correct. But it's also the coach's choice if we call timeout or not. But the players can call it. And so no player would go rogue. Guys would learn very quickly, oh shit, that's binding. I better not do that. And added bonus, let's just say there is I'll use Joker as an example. A really smart veteran player, it's late in the game. He knows they have challenges and timeouts left, and he knows that ball did not go off me. And he looks over at the bench, and he's like, oh man, the dude dropped the tablet. They're about to inbound the ball. We're not going to get it in. Nope. Challenge. So it would reward smart players and disciplined teams. It would briefly penalize teams that have a bunch of dopes on them. And within a week, you would immediately see an end to every time a ball goes out of bounds, players on both teams are doing the twirl in the air. That's rule change 1. Rule change 2. How do we get rid of hack a player? Because people can say, oh, make your free throws. Oh, it's a fine strategy. And this is all a cousin of my tush push take, which is that all sounds fine and good, except for when you remember these are just polar bears ice skating. It's just entertainment. There is no a moral part of this or a greater good for the world. It's entertainment. And things that work against the entertainment value should be eradicated when possible. There is nothing less entertaining than watching a basketball game grind to a halt because a team just wants to foul away from the ball a bad free throw shooter. So how do you fix that? Very simple. Take a page out of the NFL's book. Outside of the last 2 minutes, because in the last 2 minutes, you might need to foul to come back. Outside of the last 2 minutes, you can decline the foul. Just be like, no, we decline. We'll take it side out. That's all. Be like, oh, okay. Oh, we can shoot free throws? No, we decline. Thank you. We appreciate it. We'll go side out of bounds. That's all. There's no downside. Again, you can't do that the whole game, but you already can't do hacka inside the last 2 minutes. So we already have made specific rules based on timing. You can't do hacka inside the last 2 minutes. So it's that simple. And so those are the easy ones. Then we get to the fouling up 3. Oh my goodness. What are we going to do about this fouling up 3? It's terrible for the league. Agreed. It's terrible for the viewer. Agreed. How do you fix it? Guys, it's the simplest fucking thing ever. If you commit a foul with the shot clock turned off, meaning the final 24 seconds, outside of the 3-point line, it's a 3-shot foul, whether the guy is shooting or not.
Yeah.
It's that simple. And then that's done. It's guys, it is intuitive, simple rule changes. Rule 1 is just a fun one to penalize the whiners. The twirl is binding. And your team's gonna be out of challenges within 90 seconds. Your coach is gonna be super pissed. And you might then, early in the season when you're not used to it, also rack up technical fouls because you've done the twirl so many times and your team is out of timeouts and that's now a technical. Fine, that'll fix itself. Rule 2. In the instance of Hacka Mitch Robinson coming into play, the Knicks or any team subject to the Hacka thing can say, we would prefer to have the ball side out of bounds rather than get free throws. That's all. The foul counts, it goes, all of it, but we would prefer to have the ball side out of bounds. If we can decline the free throws, if you foul us in outside of the last 2 minutes. And the last one, to end the scourge of fouling up 3. If the shot clock is turned off and you commit a foul outside of the 3-point line, it is not a 2-shot foul. It is a 3-shot foul. That's all.
Pretty solid.
It's very simple.
The first one I'm not as on board with, but the other, yeah.
The take of the year?
Yeah,
the twirl?
That one I'm not as much
Do you
on,
like when guys do this?
No, it's
you
not
like
that I don't like it. I just, I understand how much they're going to be doing that, and I know you're saying
they won't do it anymore.
I know you're saying have some discipline, don't do it. I don't think it's as annoying as you think it is. Like when they do that.
I would like to. It's that it's annoying, but it's also that it's a too much boy who cried wolf. Well, they know that it's almost like they feel like they have to. Like yesterday, you saw it. I think it was gilgeous-alexander Walker. I mean, he slaps him on the never a doubt tattoo. And then he's like, no.
He almost ran into the scorer's table.
Right. Yeah, I mean, so, but do you like my how to get rid of fouling one up 3?
100%. I'm totally on board with those other 2 ones. Because
it's so simple.
The three free throws outside of the 3-point line makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, and again, you can't just say any foul gets you 3 free throws,
right? Because
you don't want all of a sudden, a team's down 2 and driving to the basket,
right?
And then they you don't want that, but it's an easy fix. You know what? Now that we have friend of the show, I know she's retired, but friend of the show, Michelle Roberts, former president of the NBA Player Association, who I see almost every day because she lives on our block and I hang out outside now that the weather's nice. Yeah. I'm gonna ask her to
pitch
I just thought of this.
To Adam or something?
Yeah, something. Or let me pitch it. I'm over, I would have thought I would wanted to get me an NBA awards vote, but that ship has sailed. I'm never getting an awards vote.
Yeah, I mean, if you create a rule for the NBA, what does that do?
Create a rule? What a legacy. What a legacy this would be. If people are in 30 years, we see an amazing finish to a game. We see an amazing finish to a game. People are like, we used to not get those game-tying threes because guys would foul. Really, Papa? What changed that? Well, it's this guy named Nick Wright. He did a podcast with his son, and he explained it. Yeah. I think that'd be exciting.